There was once a family of 4 who lived under the same roof, but seemed to live in different worlds. The father, Mark, spent most of his days working. He left early in the morning and came home late at night, exhausted. The mother, Anna, balanced her job, household chores, and countless responsibilities. Every day felt like a race against time. Their son, Ethan, was a teenager who spent most of his time with his headphones on, scrolling through social media or playing games. Their daughter, Lily, loved making drawings and telling stories. But lately, nobody seemed to have time to listen. At first, nobody noticed the problem. After all, they saw each other every day, or at least they thought they did. One Monday morning, everyone rushed out the door. "Bye!" shouted Anna. "Bye!" answered Mark without looking up from his phone. Ethan was already outside. Lily stood near the door, holding a drawing she had spent hours making. "Can someone look at my picture?" But nobody heard her. She slowly folded the paper and slipped it into her backpack. Days turned into weeks. Breakfast became a quick grab-and-go meal. Dinner became whatever each person could find in the refrigerator. The dining table, once the center of family conversations, slowly disappeared under piles of mail, books, chargers, and random clutter. One evening, Lily sat alone at the table eating noodles. She looked around the empty room and sighed. "I miss when we used to eat together." No one heard her. A few days later, something unexpected happened. Their internet stopped working. At exactly 6 p.m., the timing couldn't have been worse. Ethan was in the middle of an online game. "Dad, the Wi-Fi is broken!" Mark was trying to send an important email. Anna was watching a cooking video. Everyone became frustrated. For the next hour, they tried everything. Restarting the router, checking cables, calling customer support. Nothing worked. Finally, they gave up. With no internet and nothing else to do, they found themselves sitting in the living room together. Awkward silence filled the room. Nobody knew what to say. It felt strange, like strangers waiting at a bus stop. Then Lily spoke. "Do you want to see my drawings?" Normally, everyone would have been distracted. But this time, there was nothing else demanding their attention. "Sure," Anna said. Lily ran to her room and returned with a thick folder. She opened it carefully. Inside were dozens of colorful drawings. Some showed their family at the beach. Some showed birthdays. Some showed funny moments from years ago. As Lily explained each picture, something began to change. Everyone started smiling, then laughing, then sharing memories. "Remember when Dad accidentally fell into the pool?" Ethan asked. Mark groaned. "Oh no, not that story again." Everyone burst into laughter. For the first time in months, they were truly together. The next day, the internet company informed them that repairs would take 3 more days. 3 days. Ethan thought it would be torture. Instead, something surprising happened. Without screens competing for attention, conversations started happening naturally. They played board games, cooked dinner together, shared stories from school and work. One night, Anna asked Ethan about his classes. To her surprise, he talked for nearly 30 minutes. Another evening, Mark told stories about mistakes he made when he was Ethan's age. Everyone laughed so hard they could barely breathe. Even the old dining table came back to life. They cleared away the clutter and sat together every evening. The table suddenly felt warmer, more alive, like it had been waiting for them all along. Then the internet returned. The technician fixed the issue. Everything worked perfectly again. Phones buzzed. Notifications appeared. Games loaded. Videos played. The old distractions were back. The family looked at one another. For a moment, nobody moved. Then Lily asked a simple question. "Are we going back to the way things were?" The room became quiet. Everyone knew exactly what she meant. Mark looked at the dining table. Anna looked at the family gathered around it. Ethan slowly put down his phone. "No," he said. "I don't want that." The others agreed. They made a new family rule. Every evening at dinner, all phones would stay away from the table. No exceptions. At first, it felt difficult. But after a few weeks, it became normal. Dinner became the best part of the day. Sometimes they talked about serious things. Sometimes they told jokes. Sometimes they simply listened. Months later, Lily entered a school art competition. Her drawing won first place. The picture showed a family sitting around a dinner table, smiling and talking. At the bottom, she wrote a title, "The Place We Found Each Other Again." When the judges asked why she chose that title, she smiled. Because sometimes family problems aren't about fighting. They happen when people slowly stop spending time together. And they get solved when people remember what's truly important. That evening, Lily placed the winning drawing in the center of the dining table. Everyone admired it. Not because it had won a prize, but because it reminded them of a lesson many families learn at some point in life. You can live in the same house, eat the same food, and see each other every day, yet still grow apart. And sometimes, the solution isn't a big change. Sometimes it's as simple as sitting down together, listening and making time for the people who matter most.